Hey guys, David here and welcome to Digital Outlook. Guys, in today's video, XRP will be worth more than gold. So guys, let's get to it. So guys, for those of us that have been in this space for a while, one thing that we have watched over the last number of years, and we know is literally coming, is the transformation of this current financial system into this new digital economy. We're seeing that with the adoption of central bank digital currencies around the wide world. I mean, you got 98% of nation states developing or in the process of developing central bank digital currencies. Another one is digital identification, and how that is not just going to be, where you live and all this kind, but all of your medical history, your educational history, all kinds of information in that digital ID. And guys, real world asset tokenization, and that is massive. And of course, right now, recently, we saw US Treasury bills being tokenized on the XRP ledger. Absolutely phenomenal. Forget about cross-border remittances and payments. The stuff that is going to be built into this system is going to blow people away. Well, guys, there's a lot of folks looking down the road at the potential valuations of what these assets are going to be under a system where the global money supply, the trillions upon trillions of dollars and in derivatives, quadrillions being tokenized on these systems. Well, one thing we know is regulatory clarity. Now, right now, we're sitting in a real, space in between both of these systems. And regulatory clarity is coming. And when it does come, guys, guess what? All the risk that's been associated is going to drop off. Why? You're going to see institutional demand in a way that we have not yet seen it. And guys, what I'm about to show you is going to truly open your eyes as to what is coming. And it is phenomenal. Now, guys, just check this article out right over here. Top crypto pundit says XRP will be worth more than gold once this happens. Well, what is the once this happens? Listen to this. A prominent cryptocurrency educator, Common Sense Crypto, recently expressed a preference for XRP over gold as an investment. While acknowledging the traditional allure of gold as a store of value, the educator believes XRP's potential role in real-world asset tokenization could significantly enhance its value proposition. And why is that, guys? Well, when we're talking about real-world assets, we're not just talking about bricks and mortar, although that is certainly part of it. We're talking about the tokenization of securities. There's over, $100 trillion tied up in all these stock exchanges around the wide world. And you had Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, with $13 trillion of asset under management, coming out and literally saying that the next evolution of these markets is the tokenization of securities. We've watched, as I mentioned earlier there, the US Treasury bills are being tokenized on the XRP ledger. Guys, commodities like gold are being tokenized on the XRP ledger. We will see this entire world transition into the real world asset tokenization, and institutions are looking for that big time. Now, Common Sense Crypto noted, I really like gold and silver, but I think XRP will be worth more once it is used to move real world assets like digital gold through tokenization. Historically, gold has been considered a safe haven asset, its price often appreciating during times of economic uncertainty. However, the cryptocurrency market has introduced new investment opportunities, with Bitcoin frequently being compared to digital gold due to its perceived scarcity and store of value characteristics. Despite this comparison, the educator has indicated a preference for gold over Bitcoin, citing Bitcoin's higher volatility. However, a decade-long perspective reveals Bitcoin has significantly outperformed gold in terms of price appreciation. While expressing a preference for gold over Bitcoin, the crypto educator surprisingly favored XRP over gold. Wow, that's big. Despite a strong inclination towards traditional precious metals like gold and silver, Common Sense Crypto believes XRP's potential to revolutionize asset management through tokenization will ultimately lead to a higher valuation. Tokenization, of course, is the process of representing real-world assets as digital tokens on a blockchain. It has the potential to transform industries by increasing liquidity. And what is one of the biggest deals we're dealing with globally right now? It is a liquidity crisis. And this is the solution, guys. Accessibility and efficiency. XRP's underlying technology, the XRP ledger, is well suited for this purpose, offering speed, scalability, guys, and security. Now listen to this right here. Several partnerships and initiatives highlighted the growing interest in XRP for tokenization. Ripple, the company behind XRP, has collaborated with Archax, a digital securities exchange, now get this, to bring hundreds of millions of dollars worth of tokenized real-world assets to the XRP ledger. Furthermore, Ripple's partnership with OpenEden has resulted in the launch of tokenized U.S. Treasury bills, as we were saying, on the platform. These developments have fueled speculation about XRP's future price, with some analysts predicting significant growth as the volume of tokenized assets on the XRP ledger increases. While it is essential to approach such predictions with caution, there is no doubt that the potential of XRP in the tokenization space is a compelling factor for investors. Guys, we are seeing it happen right before our very eyes. And as a future, in terms of like the evolution of our financial system, tokenization of real world assets is absolutely on the way. We know that. You have the Bank of International Settlements. Go and read their white papers. International Monetary Fund, right there, even considering an electronic special drawing right that is built off of distributed ledger technology. What we're witnessing is the transformation of our current financial system into this new digital economy. But the reality is so few people are even aware of it that the majority are going to absolutely miss it because they're totally oblivious to what's going on. This is where I get out there and I say to people, look, if you owe it to yourself to genuinely research what's coming, and in very short order, it is not going to take the time that people think. It's not going to take 20, 30, 40, 50 years. We could literally be seeing this within the next 3 to 5 years, especially when you consider this, that you've got the ISO 222 messaging standard, full implementation by 2025. On top of that, like we spoke earlier about all these international governments establishing what? Central bank digital currencies, guys. And you have the Bank of International Settlements. And what are they talking about? They're talking about the interoperability between these CBDCs. And guys, what's the answer for that? Well, they're working hand in glove with Ripple to solve the problem, and the solution's XRP. Now look at this. If you think we're not seeing major adoption, check this article out right here. XRP set for nationwide adoption in Japan by 2025. Just listen to this. Japan has announced its plans to implement XRP for all payments nationwide by 2025. That is massive. Japan's economy is huge. A move revealed by top financial leaders as a significant step in the country's digital currency strategy. This decision aligns with earlier predictions by SBI CEO Yoshitaka Kitao, who anticipated XRP's widespread adoption within Japan's banking sector. With this development, Japan is positioning itself as a leader in the digital payment revolution, driving the anticipated changes on the XRP ledger. Guys, this is massive. What you're witnessing right right now, and especially considering we just got this case resolved, is adoption by nation states to utilize XRP and the XRP ledger. And Japan has literally come out and said nationwide by 2025 it's going to be implemented. Now in 2023, Yoshitaka Katao forecasted XRP's dominance in Japan's banking industry by 2025, highlighting its increased adoption by major corporations and money transfer firms. Katao also emphasized the growing utilization of Ripple's X, Rapid, and RippleNet technologies, which have seen a significant uptake in international remittance services. Well, guys, what are they calling that now? It's called Ripple Payments. Used to be on-demand liquidity. And what were they talking about? Utilizing XRP for cross-border remittances. And you are seeing it happen into the billions upon billions upon billions of dollars, especially here in these markets over there in Japan, South Korea, and on and on. Guys, and by the way, I want to throw this out there. Every time there has ever been a major bull run where XRP's price has absolutely skyrocketed, that actual adoption took place right there in South Korea and Japan before it touched anywhere else. In fact, they led the market. In the United States in 2017, when XRP saw that move from 0.006 to $3.84, get this, it was listed at only one U.S. exchange, Poloniex. It was the South Korean and Japanese markets that sent this into absolutely the outer atmosphere. That was a 60,000% move. Now, another one like that, it was in 2020 to 2021. Look, XRP was only listed on Uphold due to the SEC lawsuit during that time. Do you know where the major volume came from? Yep, you guessed it. It came from South Korea and Japan. Guys, we are really seeing something big take place right here. Now, additionally, let's get this. Ripple Labs Inc. has recently introduced Ripple USD, RLUSD, a new stablecoin pegged to the US dollar, expanding the utility of the XRP ledger. RLUSD, which is issued on both the XRP ledger and Ethereum blockchains, aims to revolutionize cross-border payments with its stable value and full backing by case reserves, and it's the US dollars and US dollar-backed securities. This development is expected to enhance liquidity and accessibility, strengthening the XRP ledger's position in global financial markets. Now, meanwhile, Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the SEC ended with the court ruling that XRP is not a security. Judge Torres's decision, Ripple's civil penalty to $125 million, significantly lower, guys, than the SEC's initial demand of $2 billion. Absolutely crazy, because what they were looking for is about $897 million for disgorgement. Well, nobody was harmed. No investor was wrong. They wanted interest on that, and on and on. And the courts had just literally threw that down. And of course, the penalty, they looked at that and said, there is no way, and dropped that way down. Now, it has come out that it looks like, Ripple's accepted this. They're going to pay it. And we're getting signals that, hey, the SEC is not even going to appeal it. We're going to find out. But boy, this was significant. Now, the legal victory combined with Japan's announcement further solidifies XRP's position and paves the way for its nationwide adoption in Japan by next year. Amid the recent surge of positive news surrounding XRP, analysts are forecasting a bright future for the cryptocurrency. Following a massive price increase of nearly 20%, XRP is predicted it could undergo parabolic growth, potentially reaching a value of $20 to $33 by 2025, and you can literally go out and pick it up for about 56 or 57 cents right now. That is massive. Now, guys, check this one out. Financial Strategist says owning XRP is like owning part of the global money supply. Well, listen to this right here. Popular financial strategist and co-founder of Black Swan Capitalists, our very good friend Versan Algera, reveals how XRP holders can potentially own a piece of the global money supply. And guys, we are really going to be relaunching the Turning Point in a big way, and that is Versan and Vandal Algera Edo Farina, and myself on Mondays. It is going to be spectacular, and we are going to look and do deep dives into this space, hour-long program, and we release it live on Mondays. Guys, you don't want to miss it. It is going to be wild. Now, according to Algera, XRP holders could own a piece of the global money supply if the XRP ledger becomes the primary infrastructure for tokenizing global economic assets. And that is exactly what we have been talking about and exactly what's happening over in Japan. They include global currencies, debts, as well as physical and digital assets. The financial strategist attached an image to the tweet showing that only a fraction of the global economy has been tokenized. Per the data, while 170 billion of the world's economy has been tokenized, a whopping 1.64 quadrillion remains untapped. And that's what, a lot of people come and say, oh, XRP could never hit those valuations. Guys, they're forgetting about the global money supply. And we're talking about the tokenization of practically everything. That is what the new digital economy is going to involve. Now, based on Algera's commentary, XRP holders could own a portion of the global money supply if these 1.64 quadrillion worth of assets are tokenized on the XRP ledger. And here's what he says: I'm 30 years young and I'm involved in international finance. You had better believe he is. We work together, guys. It is amazing to see these young people adopt what's coming down the road. And I think a lot of them are totally missing it. But you have got absolutely geniuses, as far as I'm concerned, like this young man, that are taking a hold of what the future promises. I'll tell you what, now here's a fact. The global economy, along with all currencies, debt, and assets, both physical and digital, are being tokenized on the XRP ledger. Then owning XRP means owning a piece of the global money supply. And that's what he's showing you. See this little square right up in there? That's what it's like. Now, you just imagine the rest of this whole thing coming into this space. How do you think that's going to change the valuations of these things, guys? I think it's going to literally blow the doors off of what most people even suspect. Now, Algera's assertion comes less than 2 weeks after prominent tokenization platform OpenEden launched tokenized U.S. Treasury bills, guys, which, by the way, the Treasury approved on the XRP ledger. As reported earlier, these tokenized T-bills are backed by the U.S. Treasury's reverse purchase agreement and short-term government debt obligations. Interesting. Ripple showcased its support for OpenEden's T-bill tokens by investing $10 million in the project. The investment is part of the company's effort to encourage tokenizing more real-world assets on the XRP ledger. Now, tokenization of real-world assets is gradually gaining momentum in the crypto industry. This initiative enables the issuance and management of traditional real-world assets on the blockchain, including public and private ones. Interestingly, the tokenization of real-world assets is considered more efficient than the traditional practice. As this practice gains traction, Ripple is making substantial steps to position XRP Ledger as the leading blockchain platform for real-world asset tokenization. Ripple's Chief Technology Officer David Schwartz shared this vision in October 2023, emphasizing that XRP Ledger would become the favorite blockchain platform for real-world asset tokenization, guys, get this, within 18 months. Well, from October to when he said that, guys, what are we talking about? Right in there at 2025. Now, according to Schwartz, exciting features like low transaction fees make the XRP Ledger the suitable blockchain for infrastructure for the tokenization of real-world assets. 8 months later, Ripple expanded its partnership with UK-based exchange Archax to tokenize real-world assets worth millions, in fact, hundreds of millions of dollars on the XRP Ledger. Earlier this month, XRP ledger welcomed tokenized U.S. Treasury bills backed by short-term government bonds. Guys, we are witnessing literally history being made right before our very eyes. And when I see all this kind of stuff, and you watch the nation of Japan literally going to be adopting XRP nationwide, and that is just one country, how many more are going to come out with this kind of announcement? And guys, that being said, I don't think it's a big stretch to say XRP could be literally worth more than gold. You do not want to miss it. Get out there, research it for yourself. And I'll tell you what, I believe when you do, your eyes are going to be open big time. Judy and I have spent thousands, I can literally say this, thousands of hours reading and researching in this space. And guys, I'll tell you what, I have never been more absolutely convinced of what's coming down the road. And I'll tell you what, I want you standing right there in the middle of that winner circle when we cross that finish line. So guys, right now, we are all on the verge of a major financial shift. And one thing is for absolute certain, you want to chart your course before we get there. And what our coaching program offers, that is where you and I can meet personally, one-on-one for 1 hour over Zoom. And during that time, I share with you our personal journey in that last bull run and what enabled Judy and I to experience some amazing financial success. I share with you the mistakes we made so that you don't have to fall into the same pitfalls we did. We take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced toward your goals, and we work together to develop your exit strategy. We can even get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, I truly hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, it's not financial advice, it's just my 2 cents. Hit the like and subscribe and drop your comments right down there in the comment section, and I'll catch you in the next one.